Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Damontae bringing you a banger. Don't forget to go follow on my Twitch, please. Here you will never miss out on daily Payday content. Leech Assault Rifle, and the perk deck abilities look like this. The first card in the deck being Momentum. The Ample will restore 40% of HP, and it will disable the armor inside the deck. Your HP will also get broken up into 20% segments. Also, if you take over 200 damage, it'll take away 2 blocks of HP instead of 1. While killing cops will restore 1 block of HP per 2 cops, you will also get 1 second of no damage after killing 2. And to, the last part, your teammates will get 5% HP per damage you take inside of the injector, while the injector lasts 10 seconds with a cooldown of 30. Indomitable, you'll get a 20% HP increase. Also, during the injector, you cannot go down. When having no HP inside of the injector, you will lose 80% movement speed. Stalwart, killing an enemy reduces the cooldown by 1 second. Taking HP damage with injector now heals teammates 10% HP instead of 5%. The next card being Built Different, which is giving you another 20% HP increase. And then the last card being Symbiosis. When you get down, you can use Injector to heal yourself off of the ground like a Messiah charge. You can survive, on the other hand, by healing a teammate during this time period or using a medic bag during this time period. You also will have your HP split up into 10% segments, and you will also be getting a 60% HP increase, which this is a little weird in the numbers situation, but if you have a 40% HP increase and now a 60% HP increase, you actually get a 100% HP increase inside the Leech, which technically should be giving you 460 HP, but in reality, you're getting 414 HP because you've got an 80% HP buff inside of the Leech. Therefore, it's more of matching something like the Kingpin as it already should have been, but there's just a flaw in the perk deck abilities. There's 2 ways they could fix this. On both of the 20% HP buff cards, they could change them both to 10%, and then that would equal 80% HP in total. Or alternatively, they could change the last card from being 60% HP to a 40% HP, and then it'll be an 80% HP increase. Both ways they could fix it, it would be correct, but currently it is incorrect. This build has an AR and an SMG pairing together to effectively handle all ranges of damage. With the primary rifle I have being the Queen's Wraith, it has high accuracy, high stability, while pairing it with a medium damage for this style of rifle. We pair full crits inside this build to allow us to push as much damage as we can for all the ranges. We also pair that with body expertise so that I can kill cops fast and get the regen on the injector as quick as I can. The secondary SMG we grab is the P90, but you have a lot of options to choose from with this damage type of the SMGs. While we grab the P90 and it has 65 bullets inside the magazine, which helps a lot during the times that you may have to reload your primary rifle, this SMG will help reload your primary ammo, and it'll be working together to regen its own ammo when using your primary rifle. So essentially, both guns will be using both methods to regen each other. We do grab Inspire Basic since we have the Leech and the ability to stay alive after a down using the injector. We do bring that for that reason. So if we heal a teammate and it keeps us from getting downed, it is profitable in that scenario. We have many forms of HP regen as well, such as first aid kits, the injector giving us a 40% HP regen when using it, and the ability to give 2 kills which will regen 10% HP while the injector is active. I'm a guy, ever since Leeches came out, that really doesn't bring Hostage Taker into the build because it doesn't necessarily need Hostage Taker into the build. So with that being said, you've got 3 forms of HP regen outside of Hostage Taker being given to you. Now, let's get into the skills for the build here. We grab Combat Medic in case we do get Painkiller shouted. We grab Quick Fix Ace, as we'll get into just a minute inside the tip section. We grab Inspire Basic, as we had just explained, so that we can heal our teammates quicker if we do use the injector. I do grab Partners in Crime for the HP increase so that I can get 3-shot HP. I grab things like Bullseye for aggressive armor regen while also grabbing passive armor regen with resilience and shock and awe. I grab myself body expertise aced because, as I mentioned earlier, it is one of our main killing, techniques inside the build. While also grabbing things like lock and load, surefire, steady grip, and the hipfire accuracy increase. And then I grab things like the run skills with the inner pockets, plus the optical illusions to grab ourselves low blow aced and unseen strike to give ourselves maximum amount of crits, to give ourselves maximum amount of damage. We also grab ourselves high value target for specials and the professional for accuracy stability. Now while choosing a weapon, you have plenty of assault rifles to choose from within this damage tier. The one that I went for is also the Queen's Wraith. I went for the short barrel, which has given me concealment. For the barrel, I go for the huge suppressor, the KS12, which has given me mostly accuracy and stability. As for the boost, I went for accuracy. For the foregrip, I go for the versatile foregrip, which has given me stability and concealment. For the gadget, we're going for the military module, because we didn't need all 8 from the LED combo. As for the grip, we do go for the delightful grip for the stability. As for the magazine, you have multiple choices here, but I go for the speed pull. As for sights here, on the secondary sight, you could grab one to give yourself more concealment, but as you see, I have enough detection risk here. As for the sights, this is purely optional. I go for the Seymour sight. And then as for the secondary P90 here, the same goes as for your primary. You have this damage range, which has multiple other options to choose from. I go for the Maul Ninja Suppressor, which is giving me stability of 12. As for the boost, I'm going for a concealment increase of 2. As for the gadget, I'm using the compact laser for no change. This is purely optional, but I go for the custom assault frame. As for the magazine, I'm using the speed pull mag. Sights are purely optional, and as you see here, we have enough concealment to, just get one essentially. But it is purely optional. The main focus inside this build really is just to have 225 HP or more, so that you have 2-shot HP and 1-shot armor that you're working with. You also have to keep in mind that most builds in this game will be working around a 3-shot ratio, so even if you're working around that, it's not that bad, but it's much better to have full life, obviously. Also keep in mind that when taking 225 damage, it's roughly 50% of your HP, and your injector gives back 40% of HP. So using the injector after taking damage can make you last much longer. And the same situation is when you're interacting with things. You want to get shot to the HP first, then pop the injector to regain HP and survive the duration much longer. We get 3-shot HP in this build from the first aid kit's 10% damage reduction, as we mentioned inside the skills section, and we reduce 225 from the 10% to 202.5, and here's the math behind it all. If we have 414 HP and you take 202.5, you get left with 211.5. If you take another 202.5, that leaves you with 9 HP, which, as I just mentioned, is 3-shot HP without having to rely on a Joker to reach 3-shot HP. Now, 3-shot HP with a Joker is also obtainable because the Joker is giving you 69 HP, which the base perk has 414, so therefore you have 483 HP, which without damage reduction, that equals 3 shots of 225. So if you have 483 minus 225, you get left with 258. 258 minus another 225, that leaves you with 33 HP. The 10-second injector and the cooldown lasts 30 seconds. The cooldown also starts the moment you start the injector, so therefore your cooldown mostly you'll be working around is a 20-second cooldown. And you have the ability to kill cops to get your cooldown, so therefore you can make it easier to get it and quicker. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, I do appreciate it. If you guys do enjoy this Leech build, let me know in the comment section, and like the video for me please. If you're new here, sub to me. If you guys are interested inside the weekly build videos, you come over here to my YouTube, and you go into the second section here. We'll have a full playlist with all the build videos for the weekly builds.